It's official, two of the most popular travel credit cards have elevated offers right now. The $95 Chase Sapphire Preferred has a welcome offer for 75,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points when you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months, and the $550 annual fee Chase Sapphire Reserve has the same welcome offer, 75,000 points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. I know that many of you have been waiting to submit your application for one of these two cards because you just did not want to apply for it when it was just the base offer of 60,000 Chase points. But now that it's elevated, this is the perfect time to apply. And a great way to help support the channel would be going to one of the first two links of the description of this video and click on them so that you can apply for the card right there. It is going to get you a really nice welcome offer, and it's going to help support the channel so that I can make better videos as the channel grows. Before talking more about the welcome offer and how much value you can get from it, I wanted to highlight a few features of each card. On the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you have a $50 hotel credit that, as long as you book a hotel through the Chase Travel Portal, you can get $50 a year credited back to you, and that is a big way to reduce that $95 annual fee with just one purchase. There's other things too, like the 2 times points you can get on travel purchases, 3 times points on dining, 3 times points on online groceries, and 3 times points on online streaming services. And you can also get a 25% boost on the Chase Travel Portal when you book with points, and I'll talk about that more later on in the video. And with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you get some amazing benefits too. The first one that I'm going to talk about is Priority Pass. You get a membership to access a global network of lounges that's over 1,300 lounges worldwide, as well as some Chase Sapphire lounges that are in the US right now. Up to $300 a year will be credited back to your account as long as you use this card for your travel purchases. You also earn 10 times points on hotels and car rentals through the Chase Travel Portal, 5 times points on flights through that Chase Travel Portal, and then also 3 times points on all travel purchases. And similar to the Sapphire Preferred, you also get a boost when you pay with points through the Chase Travel Portal, but with the Sapphire Reserve, you get a 50% boost. And of course, we'll talk about that later on in the video. So now that we've established the welcome offer on both cards, 75,000 points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months, we can now get into what these points are actually worth. And Chase is an amazing credit card issuer when it comes to redeeming your points for cash back. I'm not saying that you should do this, but it is a nice option if you need to. So these 75,000 points, you could cash them out as $750, and that would make your points worth 1 cent per point. On the Sapphire Preferred, however, there is a 25% boost that you can get for your points when you redeem your points through the Chase Travel Portal. This is going to be flights, hotels, activities, even cruises. I just checked out this option recently, and I have found out that the 25% boost can be good for a lot of people. If you just want to keep things simple and you don't want to worry about the airline and hotel partners that Chase has, which are great by the way, but if you don't want to have to worry about them and you just want to get some value through the Chase portal by booking a hotel or a flight, then you will get over $900 worth of value doing so. The actual value is going to be $937.50 to do this, and I most recently looked at the activities through the Chase Travel Portal, and I did not know this before, but you can book all types of excursions when you're on vacation or just visiting a new destination, and you could book your activities this way. And of course, you also get the boost with hotels and flights too. With the Sapphire Reserve, instead of getting a 25% boost in the Chase Travel Portal, you can get a 50% boost. So your 75,000 points can be worth $1,125. This can be absolutely fantastic for people that are doing domestic travel with airlines and hotels, because sometimes the most value that you can get out of your points with transfer partners is going to be international trips. And so if you just want to book your flight that you take a couple times a year across the country, well, then maybe you just want to use the 50% boost that you get from the Sapphire Reserve and book your travel that way. Another way to get huge value for your points is going to be using Chase's travel partners for airlines and hotels. Some of my favorites are Air Canada Aeroplan, British Airways. We also have Flying Blue, Air France and KLM, and Hyatt Hotels. Using these partners is a little bit more of an advanced strategy, but people like myself that use these airline and hotel partners can get way more value than the 25% boost through the travel portal. And these 75,000 Chase points can be worth more than double the value that you can get by just simply cashing out these points into your bank account. So up to $1,500 of value or more. You can transfer out your points to airlines and hotels at a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning one Chase point equals one hotel or airline point, and then you can book hotels and flights. So with United, you can book this flight from LA to San Francisco for only 5,600 Chase points. You'll just transfer over your Chase points to United. They'll turn into United miles. You can book the flight. Also, there is an airline Southwest that you can book the same itinerary on. Sometimes the price is more expensive than the United price, and sometimes if the price of the flight is really cheap, you can book this flight for under 3,000 Chase points. Back on the United website, this flight from San Francisco to Tokyo could cost you 55,000 points in economy or 100,000 points in business class, but you can also go over to one of Chase's partners, Air Canada Aeroplan, and book that same flight for only 50,000 points in economy or 75,000 points in business class. I also found some American Airlines flights on British Airways where you can book a flight from Phoenix to Cancun for only 14,500 points and under $50 in taxes and fees. Or if you want to fly this same route from Dallas-Fort Worth to Cancun, you can only end up paying 11,000 Chase points. Or you could use your Chase points to transfer out to Hyatt and book your hotel stays that way. I just transfer my Chase points over to Hyatt, book the hotels, and there are usually no taxes and fees. Only in some cases there are, but you can get a hotel room completely for free that way. This is just barely scratching the surface of what you can do with your Chase points. There's so much more out there that you can do. I just wanted to give you a few examples to start to think of what you could do with your Chase points after signing up for the Sapphire Preferred or the Sapphire Reserve and earning those Chase points by meeting the minimum spend requirement and getting that bonus deposited into your Chase account. Me personally, I absolutely love my Sapphire Preferred. In fact, I don't just have one right here, but my wife also has one. And so we have two for our family because we just love this card so much. And I applied for the card during an elevated offer period. My wife did not, and she was sadly missing out on some points that could be had if she signed up for an offer like this one that's running right now, the 75,000 point offer. So if you're really interested in this card, I would highly recommend applying. If you are thinking $4,000 is a lot to spend on this card in 3 months in order to hit this welcome offer, I do have a video right here that is going to tell you the 25 elite ways that I found that you can reach a welcome offer faster so that you can get the points deposited into your account. So I thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to check out those links in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.